So almost Merry Christmas. It's December 19th. Wanted to go over the December 18th and December 19th S&P 500 trade ideas that were dropped. Had some absolutely awesome win trade ideas, winning trade ideas. Again, disclaimer should be popping up here somewhere. If you don't like to lose money, don't trade. If you don't have money to trade with, don't trade. I highly recommend that you get into a formal education platform and learn how to trade before you take trade ideas and trade signals. However, it's completely up to you. Do whatever you want to, right? This is not a get rich quick deal. There's no fast money in trading. There's an opportunity to lose money. So past performance doesn't guarantee future results. I'm not a professional. This is not financial advice. Do your due diligence, do your homework, make sure you understand what you're getting into when you trade. I would recommend, again, enrolling into a formal education platform, which I can get you a link for. Get enrolled into a formal education platform and learn how to trade. At least learn the basics of trading before you start taking trade ideas and trade signals so you can understand what happens and your mindset won't be all wackadoodle when you freak out and lose. So, said that to say this. Oh, P.S. If you like to see these trade ideas live, you can join me on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings around 8:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. Again, this upcoming week is Christmas week. Probably won't be happening during that week, but most every other week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can take these trade ideas and you can see how we enter them live into your trading software. Now, you can put them in any trading software you want to. If you're taking a challenge, you can use them for that. I love the S&P 500. Get some really good win rates. Again, past performance doesn't and is not indicative of future results. And these are some of the possibilities. So just everything is possible. I'm not saying that you might lose some. So here we go, right? Just want to throw that disclaimer out there because people say, well, Forrest said. No, Forrest didn't say nothing, right? You got to learn how to trade. So this is December 18th. This is the trades from yesterday. This is the buy entry at 6050. The target profit for was 6070. When you get these trade ideas, there's typically anywhere from 3 to 7 target profits put in. It just depends on the day, the time, the zones, all that kind of stuff, right? And I say zones in terms of support and resistance for those that are professional traders. I call them zones. That's how I think. It's okay. World won't come to an end because Forrest calls them zones. So this is the entry here, right? The entry was at 6050, target profit for 6070. All target profits were hit. If you took the trade, literally took about 55 minutes from open to close. If you did a quarter of a lot, and again, you can do whatever lot size you want to, right? That's totally up to you. You need to do your due diligence and understand this. This is why you need to practice on a demo account before you take live trades so you understand what that means. Always use a stop loss. Always use a stop loss. Always use a stop loss, and you need to practice with that so that you can get a general idea on how much you want to lose if your trade does go into a loss area, right? So at target profit 4.25 lot would have made you $500. That means if you entered here and you stayed in the trade all the way to here and you had a quarter of a lot, you could have a smaller lot size, right? If you go to an eighth of a lot, of course, that would be $100 or $250. So half of that. If you go to a half a lot, it would be 1,000. Three quarters of a lot's 1,500. One lot's 2,000. Two lots 4,000. So on and so forth. If you stayed in the trade all the way till it closed. Now, when you open one of these trades, you can get out anytime you want. You don't have to stay in. You can watch the trade, and when it gets to a number you're comfortable with, close the trade, and you're cool, right? And we'll definitely show you how to do that if that's something you don't. If you don't know how to trade, this isn't going to help you, right? You need to know how to trade, how to open your software, how to set stop loss, how to say to take profit, how to get in and get out of trade. Again, this trade lasted about 55 minutes. You can get out anywhere you want to. There's a lot of cool things. You can set your target profit areas. You can set target profit 1, target profit 2, target profit 3, or target profit 4. Totally up to you, right? I recommend you track these trade ideas so you know which ones reach the most. So if you know target profit 3 has a 100% hit ratio, that might be a good idea to set as your get out point when you're setting up the trades. Now, that was trade number 1. Trade number 2 happened later in the afternoon when the Feds came out and did the interest rate reduction from 4.5 to 4.25, and you can see price just fell through the floor absolutely all the way to the basement. If you would have taken this trade, in other words, these two trade signals came out at the same night here. They were dropped about 8:20 in the morning. I think it's somewhere around there, 8:20 Central Standard Time. You would have entered this one in as a pending order. You would have entered this one as a pending order. You can set your stop loss, or you can set your take profit anywhere in between the zones, wherever you want to go. It's up to you. I recommend, again, you practice with these so you get some practice before you trade live, right? If you're taking a challenge account, if you're doing a challenge, I would assume if you're doing a challenge like a 100K challenge, you know how to trade. So you'd know when to get in and get out on these. You'll know how much lot size you want to set, what your stop loss is. You'll have a good idea on that. So you come in here, this trade activated. Like I said, it started here at about 8:50 a.m. and it finished up right about 9:45. So again, it took about 55 minutes for this trade to do, and you would have made money anywhere in this trade, right? And then later in the day at 1 o'clock, the feds came out and did this, and price just fell through the ceiling. So if you would have had this set up as a pending order, it would have opened here. It would have went all the way here. Again, same premise over here. Always use a stop loss. The sell entry was 6045. TP4 was 6025. Hit all take profits, right? We don't know we don't know what price is going to happen when Powell talks. So we just went based on how we know how to enter trades. This is how we came up with this trade idea. And of course, it went all the way to the floor. And anyway, I'm not going to go there. There's a lot of hypotheticals. A lot of money was made yesterday in that trade. Now, coming across here, this was the overnight coming into this morning on December 19th. The two trade ideas were dropped. Here's the buy, and here was the sell. The buy was entered. It was entry as 59.25. Take profit 4 is 59.50. There was no play. Now, just want to reiterate this. Just because the trade idea is dropped doesn't necessarily mean it's going to activate. So don't get all up in your feelings because you entered the trade and it didn't happen. You just chalk it up to a no play, right? It happens sometimes. Sometimes you get one trade. Sometimes you get two trades. Sometimes you might not get any trades, right? If they don't activate, they don't activate. That's the price here, right? So the buy did not go anywhere, but the sell did activate. It kicked in right around 8:45 this morning. Came down to hit TP4 right in this area. I don't believe this one quite hit. What's the price on that one? 5890.4. Yep, so it hit right here at 905. So it activated at 8:45, got out at 905. Very, very cool entry. I said it took 45 minutes because it came over here, but this trade actually closed it right here. So it was actually a lot quicker. It was about 20 minutes to get in and get out of that trade. So that trade was about 20 minutes. It was a quarter of a lot size. And again, the entry was 59.15. The TP4 was 58.90. If you would have stayed in this trade all the way till TP4, quarter of a lot 625, half a lot 1250. Again, 1850. Disclaimer is going to pop up here. Again, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Do not go and enter these trades. They're done. They're over with. They're past. So you can't enter these trades and say, well, Forrest said. You can go practice with them if you want on a demo account and put use pending orders and go in and put a pending order in and see what would happen and adjust your stop losses and your take profits and all that and play with it a little bit just to see what it would look like in your entry module inside your trading software. You can do that, right? Just practice with them. They're not going to work because, of course, price would have to hit this to activate, and they're not going to activate anywhere because price closed way down here. So anyway, these are the two trades from today. You would have had a total of 3 wins in 2 days, which would have been nice. And just depending on how you took the trades or what you entered in for your stop loss, your take profit, and all that kind of stuff, if you stayed in the trade, the TP4, if you got out early somewhere in the middle, totally up to you. Again, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. If you'd like to join me live and take these trade ideas and put them into your trading software live, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, most likely going to be the week after Christmas before we're back in doing that. And also tomorrow, which would be December 20th. If you happen to catch this before then, you want to jump on, shoot me a message and say webinar, and I will get you the link and you can jump on and join us. Again, if you're brand new, you've never taken a trade idea, you've never taken a trade signal, if you jump on and ask some crazy questions, I'm going to know you're brand new. I'm going to recommend you go take some classes because you do not want to do this if you're brand new and just want to copy trade ideas. You want to learn how to trade because if the trade signals ever go away, guess what? So does your money. So that's why you need to learn how to trade. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators and help you make a lot of money trading. Again, here's the disclaimer, or maybe it's over here. Maybe it's up there. I don't know. It's popping up somewhere around here.